Yo, this your boy Wiz from B-Boy Wise. I'm back here with a video and also a stream. So I want to talk about the biggest thing that's going on right now, which is the PS5. Now, in my honest opinion, I'm waiting because I know that some of the systems are gonna have some problems with, I guess, build up and shit. So I I don't know. Like, I already see some articles saying that the PlayStation 5 has some problems with some of the boot up and how it runs and etc. Like, it's the fans are being pushed to the max. There's noise complaints about it. There's so much problems with the PlayStation 5. So I'm gonna wait until they get some more trust into the manufacturers from wherever they're coming from. I think they're coming from some Japan, or I don't really know too much about how that shit runs. But right now, the stock of it, it's sold out in some of the retail stores from last night and today. So mostly all of the PlayStation 5s are sold out. This is Best Buy and this is worldwide. I actually had a conversation with a woman at Walmart today saying whether it be PlayStation 5s, they said, yeah, there will be more coming in stock soon. So whenever they say soon, they really don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So I'm assuming that probably be by Christmas time. Um, and this was going to happen because, of course, the COVID situation. Um, but the reason why I'm making this video is because of the ridiculous shit that I'm seeing. So now I didn't pull up Craigslist, but I wanted to let y'all know Facebook Marketplace is not the right source to check for a PlayStation 5. But if you are interested in getting a PlayStation 4, this is the place to get it. Now, what you're seeing right now is the PlayStation 5 for $900 fucking dollars pre-order. That's on my top pick list. Now let me see if I actually pull up for PlayStation 4. I want y'all to see PlayStation 4 first and see how ridiculous it is. Now I'm pulling up on my local area, so watch what happens. So I'm pulling up local pickup only, and you're seeing PlayStations from 175 that looks like it's been used for quite some time, but it has everything. It's a hell of a good deal for 174. I don't understand why people are doing this right now. You're not going to get your PlayStation 5. Seriously, we're like real talk. You're not going to get your fucking PlayStation 5. You're going to be waiting for probably about 2 months until next year to get a PlayStation 5 until they get this settled, because their demand is too high. It's too high right now. And I'm looking at a lot of people are selling their PlayStation, like every game, all this stuff to get ready for PlayStation 5. This is crazy. And this is not a lot. This is just my local area. Like, if you go down the list, it goes down to like 150, 140. I actually seen like 100. Fucking ridiculous. But check this out. What's even more crazier is this. Now let's turn off PlayStation 4 and let's go to PS5. Now, this is what happened with, let me go ahead before I discuss this. What happened before in the past was the graphics card, the 3080 series, I think it was 3090 and 3080 got released. They bought it out. Some bots from these big manufacturing companies bought out the graphics cards that people wanted from NVIDIA, and they bought it, and they raised up the price for it. It's so hard to get the cars because the manufacturer is kind of like busy as fuck, and they can't really have too many staff working at the same time. so they have to like release it sooner or later. But they raised up the GTX 3080, I think, which was like $600 to $1,500 fucking dollars, which is bullshit. It shouldn't not even happen. So what you might going to be seeing, which you're seeing right now, is the PlayStation 5, but you're seeing people selling, and which are not actually confirmed, which are some of the most fucking scumbag shit you can think of, the PlayStation 5. Now, it might be catch. You might think that's $500, but they might not even have it. They might not even have it. So, you got people selling for $1,000. Those are the ones are legit, like really legit, to the point that if they, if you buy it from them, you might as well just say fuck you for making me buy something that damn expensive. This one don't even. Well, so let me see. They will overprice it. It's this marketing scam, but it works because they bump up the PlayStation 5 so fucking much. It's ridiculous. You got one that's 1,200, 800. This is legit. I can already tell which ones are legit. Um, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now, this is what I was talking about, the 2080 graphics cards or anything like that with the RTX series. Something that I really want is a new graphics card. I can't buy a graphics card right now because people are buying it on purpose to control the stock and selling it in a ridiculous price to their consumers because they got their own business. And this is what they are been doing since this COVID thing has been going on. So my best advice for people that want a PlayStation 5, don't sell your PlayStation 4. Don't do that shit yet. Hold it until next year. Make sure that you have a reliable retail store that can and then identify that you will have your product before you sell your shit. Don't do that because I've seen people do that with the 2080s of the Ti on eBay, and it's the same performance as the 3070. Exactly the same. There's no fucking. It's just the price gap. You're already spending. You're spending an extra $600, or you're spending $100 extra just for a 3070. It's so stupid. So the manufacturing companies are basically just screwing people over. It's not even their fault though. It's COVID. Um, but let me go ahead and talk about some of the games. There's not even that many games if you really think about it. You have Call of Duty, that's on PlayStation 4. You have SpiderMan on PlayStation 4. All of these games, except for Demon Souls, are on PlayStation 4, except for Sackboy. And that's it. You're not missing anything. Don't buy a PlayStation 5 thinking that you're gonna miss every fucking thing. You're not missing too much shit right now. It makes no damn sense. But I understand if you want the earliest product, maybe you should buy or PC. PCs come in the same price, and you can get the same specs, and you can play multiple games and with modifications, so you can change the game any way you want it. That's just me. Once again, I'm not trying to persuade. You're you're able to do whatever the fuck you want to do as a grown ass adult. But I'm just saying, if you are going to buy a PlayStation 5 from somebody because they're all sold out, and they will be sold out for a while, expect that shit to be like 600, $700. Wait, get a PC, use your PC, and soon enough, you probably don't even want a PlayStation 5. Give it a shot. For a good example, not trying to persuade y'all, but I just want to show y'all just the idea. So, some PCs are good, some PCs are bad, but by Black Friday, mostly all this shit is going to be marked down to $300 to whatever. This PC right here, the Cyberpunk Gamer Supreme Gaming System, is going to be marked down to $999. You will play every fucking game you want. Max settings, at least 120 frames, 4K 60 frames per second, and additional other shit. and you can use it for the long run. PlayStation 5, you're limited to whatever the developers want you to play on. Really get that picture. So now, once you get like a game like Spider-Man, you get the game, you run in the game on performance mode. There's going to be two different modes. There's going to be a quality mode and the performance mode. You run in the game on 4K. The performance mode is going to decrease the resolution down to 1440p. You're expecting that it's going to be in 4K, but it's not going to be fucking 4K. But it's going to be running buttery smooth. That's what the PlayStation 5 is all about. You have an option to play either 60 frames or 30 frames. Whatever your eyes can see. Your eyes can see within 60 frames of a picture. What you think is going to be the better option. So that's why I'm trying to say to you, if you have a PlayStation 4, at least a Pro, buy Spider-Man regularly. Don't buy it on the PlayStation 5. Not yet. Because you can convert it to over the PlayStation 5 eventually. So buy it on the PlayStation 4, and whenever you get PS5, you can just switch it up over. Sorry. This shit makes me mad as fuck just thinking about it. Alright. Now, I haven't done this yet. I want to see what's happening on eBay. Now, PlayStation 5, I don't know if it's fully out, but let's see. So I'm pulling up right now on the search bar. Yeah, what the fuck? I ran out of something to drink. Fuck. Crazy. This is fucking crazy. This is unbelievable. $1,900. Yo, the tax. Can you understand that these guys are going to sell? They're going to fucking sell, bro. And ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy. This is really crazy because they're going to make the profit because these guys that have these money or the money for it, and they're going to sell it because they didn't want to wait in line, they didn't want to order ahead of time, and then the limitation within the pre-order whenever it was first announced was already booked. So you got these guys that have all the money to spend $2,000 on the PlayStation 5. Look at this shit, man. This is crazy. Yo. Oh my god. This is crazy. This is why you hold on to a PS4. It's just as good. It's I mean, the SSD, I can go over the specs. You get SSD instead of hard drive. You get a better graphics card, 16 gigs RAM. But I'm not spending $1,000 where I can get a PC that runs fucking better than every way, and it's better display than something that just big as fuck. This is ridiculous. It just goes on. This is fucking. It's sad. If I was a businessman, if I had the money to invest in $6,000 and buy PlayStation 5s in stock, I'd probably be a rich motherfucker right now. Because that's $1,000, $2,000, and you know these motherfuckers gonna buy it. They right now they're not buying it right now. Look, you got 7 people watching it. But eventually, what's gonna happen? PlayStation 5s are gonna be out of stock within the next month. They're gonna have one game that's gonna be released, which is Cyberpunk, and watch all this motherfucking shit being sold out. It's crazy. This shit is fucking crazy. This is what I'm talking about. Day in the world. Alright, I'm done looking at eBay. Let me before I exit eBay, I want to take a bet. Let's say $150. 150 bucks for PS4. Here we go. And I was wrong. Wow, I was wrong. So it's around 200 bucks. I guess they want to give the product a chance. Mostly all these PlayStation 4s probably run like a fucking jet though. Alright. Last thing, Amazon, of course. Um, so Amazon got the regular prices, of course. Now, here we go. Fuck all that. Yes, I did put PS5. Let me see PS5 system. And Amazon don't even have it available. Let me try another one. Let's see, fucking I don't want to check Target. Okay, I'll go ahead and end that. Yeah, I mean, I'm letting y'all know. I mean, look, I mean, there's open boxes. Get up if you don't have a PlayStation 5. Wait, wait. There will be. I know this shit because I've been a part of just like electronics for so long. PlayStation 5 will be on sale next year. You don't need to upgrade just because they got a new shit. If you want something good, if you want to go with 4K gaming, get a gaming PC. Real talk, you don't need an Xbox. Just go with something that you know will last for a long term, and then you can use it for like stuff like streaming and shit like that. You don't need to get a fucking. It's like, damn, motherfuckers are stupid. And then if people are selling their PlayStation 4s, if you don't have a gaming console, buy one for 120 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. Just make sure if you do that, make sure that you have a good address. Don't go to their home, and make sure that you know the route, and make sure that's 100% legit. Read the policy forms on how to do that Facebook um, trade, I guess you would say. All right, so last thing I want to talk about is specs. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a beautiful motherfucking damn thing, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it right now. All right, the specs. All right, so I'm gonna try my best to like give you some knowledge from the PC shit too. And then after that, I'm done. So you got the PlayStation 5, you got the CPU 3.5, 8 Zen 2 cores. So I heard that's like a Ryzen level. So I'm saying like a Ryzen 7 of the second generation, which is not bad at all. Now the GPU, I heard that's compared to a 2060. That's exactly what I have for my gaming desktop, which is not bad at all. 10.28 teraflops. That's not good in the long run. The reason why is you expect that all your games is going to be 60 frames per second, but it won't fucking be. It will be 30 frames in the next 2 years. I swear to God, it's not going to be 60 frames fluent unless these game developers get off their lazy ass and really put more work into their gaming programs, like the Unreal Engine, which is probably the most trustable engine to use for gaming. You got 16 gigs of RAM. It's a new GDDR6 RAM. That is what. That's the best thing about the fucking system. Not the SSD. It's the RAM. 16 gigs of the new version of RAM. You could run anything, but the problem is within more game development, RAM is gonna be getting its heart fucking pounded hard. And I can tell you, I got 32 gigs of RAM on my PC, and it uses 16 to 14 all the time whenever I'm streaming. You got performance target 8K, which is bullshit. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. If it's 8K, you're going to get 24 frames to 20 frames. You ain't going to get shit. 120 frames only whenever it's on 1080p, which is the regular resolution that some people don't have for 4K. Still, you got the Xbox has 1440p, which is the right move. If these game developers don't hit the 4K 60 frames, at least 1440p, which is not native. It's I forgot what the word for it is for it, but it's going to still hit 60 frames. Is so much better than higher resolution. My personal opinion, once again. So storage is going to be a big factor. So whenever you get storage, guys, I don't know how it's going to work for the PS5, but I can give you a good example. Oops, I spelled that shit wrong. Shit. I can't. Oh shit, I can't spell right now, dude. I just pulled up SSD. Alright, so we got, that's embarrassing, external hard drives. I've been drinking a little bit, but you got external hard drives. So PlayStation 4 had an option where you could buy external hard drive, 1 terabyte and then 2 terabytes. You're probably going to spend some money if they have an option for the SSD. Now the regular hard drives are only going to be like 64, but I don't understand if they would like make it work. You can't use the HDD instead of the SSD. Right. I really don't know. So let me pull up that. So for SSD, they're expensive right now, and they will always be expensive until the next generation of hard drives. That's a hard. I probably gotta do some more research on that. But the memory is gonna be gone. Call of Duty, for a good example, the last one, not the new one, but Call of Duty Modern Warfare has over 260 gigabytes of data. That's just one game. You're thinking that you're going to spend just imagine that. Imagine 4 Call of Duties. You are, my bad, you can't even have 4. You can only have 3, and then a SpiderMan, and that's it. That's all that gives you. Let's see what else. Backwards compatibility is the only reason why you want to get PS5. That's the best feature, my bad, about the RAM. Backwards compatibility is the only feature that I see that's actually fucking decent. But still, wait. The only reason why I would get that, if you get the $500 one of the PS5 with the discs, because you can play PlayStation 2 games on it. Xbox has it where you can play all of them. Good job, Xbox. Xbox for the win. 4K, of course. HDMI 2.1. 2.1 means 120 frames. 4K. Remember that. 2.1 4K 120 frames. And the price. So I think I'll discuss everything. Yeah. Then I can start gaming myself. This is crazy. And then the game prices. Guys, this is the biggest scam I ever seen in history. Who the fuck would pay $69 for a Call of Duty game? It's overpriced. $99 for a fucking NBA shitty game that has microtransactions. Bro, I can't even fucking begin. A microtransaction game worth $99. That's a piece of shit game. And the only reason why they make a market out of this game is because of who they got in the cover. Which I want to say this. I want to say this as soon as possible. Fuck you, 2K, because that's a scumbag move. They shouldn't do that. Rest in peace, Kobe. But that's it, y'all. I'm about to start gaming. Take a break off of me ranting and all that shit. But if you like this content, feel free to subscribe or follow me on all the platforms that I have. If not, just continue to watch this because I'm gonna get better and better by time. Have a good day, y'all.